Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would talk about my 5 current favorite niche fragrances in my collection. So let's go ahead and get started. The first one I have here is Parfums de Marly Delina La Rosee. I think I bought this last year and I got it probably around the springtime, I think maybe around my birthday. This is categorized as a fruity floral fragrance, and this is one of my favorite categories of fragrances. When I was younger and wearing perfumes and body splashes, fruity florals was probably 90% of what I was wearing. The top notes of this are lychee, pear, bergamot. The middle notes are Turkish rose, peony, watery notes, and floral notes. And the base notes are white musk, woody notes, and Haitian vetiver. So I sampled the original Delina, and it was pretty, but it wasn't for me. It was a little too strong. The incense kind of gave me a headache. And when this came out, I was interested because I do like aquatic type fragrances, and I do like fresh fragrances. So when they said it smelled like Delina, but like the fresh aquatic version, I was very, very interested in that. I got a sample, spritzed it on, wore it for a couple of days, went through the sample, really liked it, and purchased the bottle. So it is, in the opening, it is sweet, but not cloyingly sweet because it is more fresh. It's a little bit juicy. I believe that's coming from the pear. It doesn't necessarily smell citrusy, but it does have that brightness in it, and I think that's coming from the bergamot in the opening. Then there's the rose in there, which I can definitely smell, right? It does have that Delina DNA in it, but it is very aquatic. It doesn't smell like a watered down version of Delina. It just smells like a fresh aquatic fragrance that also happens to smell like Delina. And the base has musk and woody notes, and I love woody fragrances. I love musk in fragrances, and as well as Haitian vetiver. So it does have that nice kind of, yeah, musky, a little bit of a sexy dry down. I really like it. So it's nice and light and fresh. It's easy to wear. So if you found Delina to be a little too potent for you, I think this would be a safe option to try. But I do recommend getting a sample because, again, I don't think any perfume is a safe blind buy. I actually got this straight from the site, and I usually do try to wait for sales and stuff, but I had gotten the perfume sampler, and that gives you a credit towards a perfume, so I thought I might as well, use it and buy it directly from the house. But I really love this one, and again, I got it in the spring, wore it a lot in the summertime, and made a pretty good dent in it for how many other fragrances I had on rotation during the summertime. The next fragrance I have is also by Parfums de Marly. This is Delina Exclusif. This is categorized as an amber fragrance, which I guess I do pick up on that a little bit. I would say more like fruity and woody. Not necessarily a warm floral, but it has top notes, again, of lychee, pear, and bergamot. Then the mid notes are Turkish rose, oud, and incense. And the base notes are vanilla, amber, and woody notes. So this was my second feminine perfume purchase from the house. I love this one. It's sweet. It does have that pear opening. I love pear. So, but it's sweet and it's darker, and I think a lot more, it's a lot sexier than Delina and Delina La Rosee. I think that vanilla and the amber in the base just makes it really intoxicating. I love this one. I haven't tried wearing it much in the summer. I'm trying to remember when I purchased this. I've mostly worn it in the fall, winter, and now we're heading into spring, and I'm sure I'll keep reaching for it. It was actually just on my tray last month, but I really love this one, and I'm so happy I was able to add it into my collection. The next one I have is Baccarat Rouge 540. I think almost everybody has this by now. This is categorized as an amber floral fragrance. The top notes are saffron, jasmine. The mid notes are amberwood and ambergris. The base notes are fir resin and cedar. And I've talked about how when I wear this, I feel like I smell like Christmas time. I get the saffron and jasmine. To me, it doesn't smell overly floral. It just smells sweet and airy, like toasted sugar. And then I do get the base notes a lot. I get a lot of the fir and cedar on my skin. So I think that's where the Christmas feeling is coming from. It smells like a Christmas tree that's been sprinkled with powdered sugar. I really love this. I purchased it and it quickly became a signature scent for me. I've gone through a lot in a little bit of time, and I've had to force myself not to reach for it so often and give my other fragrances a wear. The next one I have is from Killian, and this is Black Phantom. This is an amber vanilla fragrance, which I thought was an interesting categorization for it. But the notes in here are dark chocolate, rum, caramel, coffee, sugarcane, almond, sandalwood, and heliotrope. I think this fragrance is incredibly sexy. It smells like if you thought of any type of super sexy pirate out there, this is what they would smell like if they were trying to, dress it up and go out and get a girl or something like that. I get the dark chocolate, which actually I thought I wouldn't like because dark chocolate is not a note that I'm too fond of in perfumes. But I got the Killian sample discovery set a couple years ago and went through and tried every single one on my skin, and I got to Black Phantom. And I wanted to like it because I liked the name and I liked that special coffret. I actually do have the little fancy box that it came in with the skull on it. But I was really worried about the notes. I didn't think it would appeal to me, but I love this one. I feel it lasts a good amount of time. It projects well. I think it meshes really well with my body chemistry, and I get compliments when I wear it. Really love this one. Really glad that I purchased it, that I gave it a try, because again, I was going to say, I like the bottle, but it's not for me. But this is a great one. And then number 5 that I have, and this is the newest niche fragrance I have in my collection, I think, maybe. I purchased one this year. I think I purchased it last month. And this is Anisio's Oud for Greatness. So obviously this is a very woody fragrance, just from the name. The top notes are saffron, nutmeg, and lavender. The mid notes are oud, that's it. The base notes are patchouli and musk. So the bottle, I won't lie, the bottle is what, I saw it on YouTube. Everybody that had it, I was like, I love that bottle. I want that fragrance. But I was trying to get away from just making purchases based on that's going to look pretty on my vanity or my perfume tray. And especially for expensive perfume, I didn't want to drop hundreds of dollars on something that was just going to sit there and look pretty if I wasn't going to wear it. Not to mention, I don't have unlimited amounts of space. But I finally got a sample. I believe I did it through Scentbox. Yeah, I got a Scentbox subscription. They had this fragrance. This was one of the first ones I added to my cart. I spritzed it on my skin. It smelled nice, but I didn't think it was for me. It was a little too strong. I think like the oud was all I could smell. I didn't smell anything else that was in there. I was expecting to get, some of the saffron and some of the lavender. I really do enjoy lavender in fragrances. But on the second wear, I think once my nose was a little more used to what it smelled like and I knew what to expect, and as I let it sit on my skin throughout the day, some of that sweetness started coming out, and I noticed that it actually was kind of light and airy while still being strong and having a dark, woody facet to it. I don't know that I pick up the patchouli. A lot of my fragrances do have patchouli in them. I don't know that I smell it. I don't know that I smell the musk either. It's really, really well blended, but I really do love this fragrance. I find it to be incredibly sexy, very long lasting. It smells so different on everybody's skin, so I do recommend not blind buying this. Get a sample if you can. How it smells on me is a little bit sweeter, a little more airy, and a little more feminine. How it smells on my boyfriend is a little more masculine, a little bit deeper, and a little more woody. So try it on your skin, see how you like it, but I love this one, and so does he. So we were excited to get a bottle. He already like grabbed a decant and took it with him when he traveled a couple weeks ago. But yeah, love this fragrance. So excited to have it in my collection, and I'm looking forward to getting some more fragrances from the Initio house. Okay, so here are my current 5 favorite niche fragrances in my collection. Now, this is just current. I've been testing out a lot of fragrances, and I have made a wish list of things I'd like to add. So not to say that I would love any of these any less than the new ones coming into my collection, but there's some really beautiful fragrances that I've had a chance to sample that I will be purchasing later this year. So I'll probably have to do an updated one at some point. But for right now, this is what I have. If you have any recommendations on fragrances that you think I should try, please leave them below in the comments. Other than that, that's all I have for you. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.